vote, is it the date at which you cast a ballot, or is it the date at which that vote's counted?
As I understand it, it is the date that it is counted.
So if that's the case, if somebody registers 30 days before the election, then an absentee ballot can still be counted on election day.
An absentee ballot could be counted on election day. If that person has been registered for 30 days, and if they have been registered for 30 days, they can only get the absentee ballot if they are a qualified elector. So you have to be a qualified elector. You have to be qualified. To be a qualified elector, you have to have been registered for 30 days. To receive an absentee ballot, you have to be a qualified elector. Think of it this way. Absentee balloting is a privilege and a convenience for a qualified elector.
Isn't the argument that?
And I'll point to this is the absentee voter request form. This is the application that somebody fills out where they are declaring that they are a qualified voter. And a qualified voter, as defined under the Ohio Revised Code, is someone who has been registered for 30 days.
But isn't the argument that what controls here is not when the ballot is cast, but when it's counted? That absentee ballots are not counted until 7:30.
No, I think what clearly would control here is 3509.02, which is the qualifications for an absentee ballot, where it says any qualified elector. We know what a qualified elector is, because a qualified elector is defined in 3503.01. It says that somebody has to be registered for 30 days. And even on the delivery of the absentee ballot, 3509.04, there's a line in here that says if the director finds if the director finds that the applicant is a qualified elector, shall deliver the applicant the ballot. So the question for us is, the issue for us is that it is illegal for the Board of Elections directors to register someone and then immediately turn around and hand them an absentee ballot. Because that person at that point in time is not a qualified elector. That person is not eligible to receive a ballot, number one. And number two, 3509.03 directs to make sure that the Board of Elections tells the Board of Elections they're not able to give that person that ballot. 3509.04. They're not able to give that person the ballot because they're not able to verify that that person is a qualified elector. Now, with all that said, somebody registers on the 30th day, guess what? They can show up on election day and vote.
But that person couldn't vote absentee.
Absentee balloting is a convenience and a privilege for a qualified elector.
Do you know whether or not any Board of Election in Ohio has issued an absentee ballot to someone during that 30-day period after?
I have heard anecdotal stories that has gone on in some instances, but clearly, what may have happened in practice is far different from what is allowed to happen under law. And so, we want to make sure that everyone understands that Ohio law does not allow a person to register to vote and receive an absentee ballot on the same day, and that Secretary Brunner's directive asking poll workers and directors to do that is actually asking them to violate state law.
What are you going to do